By law, political parties are required to remove posters they use to canvass for the local government elections, but the placards of various political parties are still fixed to lampposts and streetlights across the country. In Modimolle, Limpopo, there are very few placards on poles, and Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi is there to tell us more. Pelane, very good morning to you. Of course, as you and I speak, I can see right towards the corner there still is a placard that was meant to clearly have been removed long ago.
Definitely, and all in favor of the Democratic Alliance. This particular one that you're talking about, we've seen inside town, the Modimolle town, the EFF ones. As you go into Phakgadi, ANC, EFF, Democratic Alliance, all, of course, we're still canvassing just before elections. But 14 days have lapsed, and the expectations by law is that the people who put them up should then be able to commission another process and remove them from the polls, so that, I mean, that is advertising there. And municipal bylaws would then have to begin, charging them fines should they still find them when they do come through to put up their processes in place. So here in Modimolle, not so many of them as we have seen across the country, but the ones that remain as well are still in contravention of the law and would have to be removed somewhat. Big placards as you go and drive around Limpopo, as we've driven from Polokwane earlier on yesterday. There's still big placards as you drive into the city of Polokwane. The EFF there has a massive billboard there, and as you exit the town, the African National Congress still have a massive billboard there as well. So of course all these in bylaws and contravention of the laws that it has to go down at least 14 days after. But I think it will be not prudent of me if I don't talk about the politics of this particular area that I'm in. Yesterday the council failed to sit yet again yesterday to bring about the elections of a speaker, and in that regard you do know that when it collapsed, it was forced now, the African National Congress was forced to a collapse yesterday by singing and disrupting within council after it emerged that it is now 14-all to the opposition and as well as the ANC. So 14 seats belong to the African National Congress and another 14 to the DA, the EFF, and as well as the Freedom Front Plus. So that's a stalemate that is here in the Modimolle local municipality. Still fails to bring about a speaker as far as the elections is concerned. Our understanding is that the next date, which is set, should be within 7 days, because the councillors have already been sworn in. So that has been constituted. But within 7 days, they'll have to come back and toss a coin in order to elect a speaker. That'll be heads or tails kind of a situation. The people who went voting did not give a clear mandate. Therefore, it so seems that a coin will make that decision in the area of Modimolle, and then that might replicate itself on the decision of the mayor and as well as the election of the chief whip in the municipality of Modimolle. Quite a lot happening in this particular side of town.
Absolutely, and let's leave it there for now. Of course, as the activities are up and about with all the tensions and the questions around coalitions and agreements and sealing those agreements for the benefit of the people on the ground.